first of its kind training in the country for the NYPD. Officers are learning a specialized form of martial arts. And CBS News' Allie Bauman got a first look today at the course and explains why some people say it will make it safer to put a suspect in handcuffs.
Here, am I hurting you? No. Okay, can you breathe? Yes.
We're in the NYPD Police Academy as officers are learning how to train the future officers in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Why train them in Jiu-Jitsu?
Jiu-Jitsu and wrestling are both sports that utilize minimal force to control a subject. So by using minimal force to control a subject, you prevent injuries to both the subject, the civilians, as well as the officers.
Let's roll in 3, 2, 1.
The NYPD has brought in world-renowned jiu-jitsu coach Henner Gracie to teach about 24 officers his new method for restraining a non-complying suspect, even if they're armed.
There's no joint lock, no pressure point, no chokehold, and no compression of the lungs or diaphragm. So it's the safest method of two-on-one restraint that has ever existed in law enforcement. From SafeWrap, I have full control of everything.
Gracie calls the method SafeWrap the way he wraps the limbs while a suspect is on their side, as opposed to the conventional police method of holding someone with their chest to the ground.
There have been some restrictions put on the officers with diaphragm compression and compression to the neck. So we're trying to utilize different techniques that will not compromise anyone's breathing at all.
NYPD officers are banned from using chokeholds under the Eric Garner Anti-Chokehold Act, and yet the number of complaints against officers using chokeholds have steadily increased over the past 4 years, according to the department's watchdog agency. Trainers say this new method could make arrests safer for suspects and police.
And it's our hope that with the SafeWrap system, cops will get better trained and more effective in their use of force, more reasonable in their use of force, so that over time we can repair the macro relationship between law enforcement and the communities they serve.
I mean, this seems like a brilliant solution to so many police encounters gone wrong. Will all the officers be trained with us?
Yeah, Jessica, so right now some of the department's tactical trainers are going through the program, and the NYPD says the goal is to first train these officers, have them eventually start training the officers in the police academy, and then over the next few years train some of the active duty members in the coming years then.
But it seems promising. It also seems like a way to sort of subdue the suspect without permanent damage, right?
Mm-hmm. The whole goal is to help them be able to breathe, to not put pressure on the diaphragm, not do a chokehold in any kind of way, not cause the suspect any harm,
right,
and then just not have them be able to move until they comply.
Exactly. All right. Thanks, Allie.